Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be filming my 50 facts about myself, about me. I was a little bit like surprised that this won the poll because I was like, do people really just want to sit and like listen to like 50 facts about me? But then it won the poll, so I'm guessing you guys do want to listen to that. And like, I'm all for it. Thank you for wanting to get to know me and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna start. It was fact number 1. I'm 20 years old. I was born in Boca Raton, Florida by accident, basically. So what was going on was my parents and my 2 older brothers were living in Cancun, and then they were supposed to go to like a 3-day trip to Disney for 3 days and then come back, and then I was like supposed to be born, but I was like premature. I was born at like 7.5 months, which is like crazy. I actually looked disgusting. I'm gonna like leave a picture here, but I looked like an alien. So yeah, I was born in Boca Raton, Florida. Next fact. My mom is Mexican and my dad is Colombian. So I lived in Cancun for 7 years. So I get a bunch of questions of like, if I live in Florida, if I live in Cancun. So I'm just gonna clear it all, put it all on the table, or however you say that. I was born in Florida. Then my parents had to like temporarily move because I had to be in the incubator for like 3 months. And then they ended up really liking Florida. So I lived in Florida for the first 10 years of my life. And then my older brother graduated high school. We finally moved back to Cancun, where I lived for 7 years. Hence the fun fact, I lived in Cancun for 7 years. And then moving on to my next fact, I went to boarding school in Florida for 2 years. So I lived in Cancun for 7 years, and then my junior and senior year, I did them in boarding school in Florida. Next fact, I have 2 older brothers and 2 younger sisters. So my oldest brother is Brian. Here's Brian, really. Brian is 28. Then my other brother is Alec, right here. Alec is 23, I believe, or 24, one of those. And then there's me. We have Danny, beautiful Danny, and Danny is 18 years old. And then we have the baby of the family, Soph, and Soph is 12 years old. Next fun fact. So my grandfather is Lebanese, and that's where my last name Yamhure comes from. It's pronounced Yamhure, or if you say it in Spanish, it's Yamhure, and it's Lebanese. Next, I go to Cornell University. My major is hotel administration, and I want to concentrate in marketing, social media, like marketing. Can you tell that I like social media? Okay. I get really excited about this. My favorite show in the history of the world is Vampire Diaries. Oh my god. It's the best show ever. And like, this is really embarrassing, but like sometimes I would like go on Quizlet or Kahoot and like look up like Vampire Diaries quizzes to see like if I really was like a true fan. Oh, I also love the ocean. Like, I love the ocean. I can swim in the ocean all day, but my like biggest fear ever is sharks. So even though I'm like love swimming in the ocean, the back of my head, it's always like next fact. Okay, this doesn't make any sense because the fun fact is that I always have my nails painted white. But this is like the one day in like probably the history of my life that they aren't painted white. Like right now, it doesn't count. Let's just pretend that I have white nails right now. But every time I go to the salon, I paint my nails white. Another thing that I love is dancing. I absolutely love dancing. I used to like do it every day after school, like as my sport kind of, at a dance academy. But I stopped in high school. And then I started dancing again in college on like a dance group called Bass Productions. If you go to Cornell, you should come to one of our shows. They're really fun. And I also occasionally dance on TikTok. Not a big deal. Oh, so even though I love my rom-coms, I'm a huge Marvel fan, like huge. In the beginning of quarantine, I went like on a Marvel marathon with my sister and we watched like all of them, like all the superheroes, all the sequels, like it was amazing. Stanley, shout out to you. Wait, he's dead. He's dead. Rest in peace. You are a genius. True genius. That got made me really emotional. Now I kind of want to cry. He's just like such an intelligent person. Okay, moving on. My favorite book ever is called After. It's like a love story, obviously. And it was my favorite book for like the longest time. And then they announced that they were gonna make a movie. So I was literally counting down the days for the premiere. I was like, I have to go on the first day, like the first showing, like I'm there, like this is gonna be amazing. Basically the movie was straight trash. Fun fact, I don't have a license. So I don't know how to drive. I don't know how to drive. I know, it's ridiculous. I'm 20 years old and I don't know how to drive. I just don't like it. And I don't want to learn. And it scares me. I love Disney. I love Disney. I love Disney movies. I love Disneyland. I love Disney. Everything Disney. Like The Lion King is probably one of my favorites. I drew this, or painted it. It's a little Simba. So cute, right? I love The Lion King and I love Disney. My favorite game is Monopoly. I love board games in general, but Monopoly has to be my favorite. I know that it takes like forever and people are like, I hate Monopoly, it takes like 6 hours, but it's like 6 hours of pure fun. And am I the only one that has like a signature like piece? Like I have to be the cruise ship when I play Monopoly or else I like can't even play. Next fun fact, when I was little, I used to play Call of Duty all the time because my brother would make me and he would literally like train me. Like there would be like hours, like from 4 to 5, like it was like Call of Duty time. And we'd literally, and he'd just make me watch YouTube videos on like really good Call of Duty players, and then we'd play and he'd like tell me what to do and like if I was doing bad. Like we always play on the same map. It was called like Kindergarten, Toden, I don't know, something like that. And then I remember perfectly like the Ray gun and like the Thunder gun and like, oh my god. I was a big fan back in the day. Oh. Fun fact, I was born ambidextrous. I don't really know how to pronounce that word, ambidextrous, I don't know. But basically it's when you're born and you can write with both hands. So like literally like when I was in school I'd like write like this, and then if I get tired I'd like switch and write like that. But then one time I was shopping with my mom at Williams Sonoma, and of course I was like the typical little kid who always wanted to sign the receipt. So I was signing the receipt and the guy that was like checking us out was like, oh my god, like you're left-handed, because I guess that day I had decided to be left-handed. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, left-handed people are supposed to be more smart. So I was like, oh my god, like I have to be left-handed. I can't be right-handed. I have to be only left-handed. And so I started to only write with my left, and then I forgot how to write with my right. So stupid. But I can either, I'm like extremely extroverted, but there's some things that I'm like so like shy about. That's really weird. But yeah. I'm such a sentimental person, and I'm also very expressive with my feelings, which is like good because I feel like I form deep friendships so quickly, because like I don't know, like my friends always like tell me that I have this like weird ability of having people open up to me, like, and like I don't mean like hi, how are you, like actually like deep, like really like I don't know how to explain this. I really like, I noticed it because my friends told me, if that makes sense. I'm not like making this up. Moving on. I eat a lot. Like there's like an inside joke with my family that like if a guy ever invites me out on a date, I need to like eat dinner before and then have dinner with him, so he's not like freaked out by the amount of food that I eat. Like not anymore, because I tried to like watch my figure. But like if I was to like eat without caring about my weight, like yeah, even my dad is like, whoa, like your ability to like eat food is like impressive. Okay, next. Oh, I also cry a lot, but I cry like not even out of sadness, but like if I get really excited about something, I cry. Like if I get really mad, I cry. If I get really frustrated, I cry. Like every emotion, I cry. This is actually a really cool fun fact about me, is that I have like a weird talent at doing special effects Halloween makeup, as you will see in these pictures. Like I don't know why, but like I'm just really good at it. And I am really into fitness. Like I love working out. However, I completely like slacked off in college. I didn't like work out like hardly ever my freshman and sophomore year of college. But like this quarantine, like I really like picked it up again. And now it's like a complete habit. Like I'm just like, how did I go 2 years without working out? Like that's disgusting. My dream, like my actual dream, is to have my own skincare brand or makeup brand. Obviously that would be in the far future, but it is something that I would absolutely like love to do. Oh my god, it would be insane. I low-key love like poetry. It's like, you know how I said that I'm very extroverted but really shy about some things? This is one of the things that I'm shy about. Like I don't know. I don't like not a lot of people know this about me, so I don't know why I'm just like saying it for the world to know. But yeah, I love poetry. I love like writing poetry. I love reading poetry. I don't ever show it to anyone, but I love it. I don't know. I just really like it, and that's all I'm gonna say about it. I wear glasses, but I only wear them like in the classroom. Here are my glasses. They're like filthy. But yeah, I hardly ever wear them. Another fun fact, when I was 6 years old, I won a beauty pageant, and it was just so funny because it wasn't like a serious like beauty pageant, and I got this massive ass trophy from the beauty pageant. This is the only trophy I've ever received in my life, and I don't know, my mom thinks it was like so, so she keeps it. Another fun fact is I love hugs. I love giving hugs. I love receiving hugs. Like I just love hugs. I love hugs. My worst habit, I think, is like peeling my lip. Like when I get like really anxious or like stressed, I'll start like picking at my lip like this, and like before I know it, like my whole lip is like bleeding. It's disgusting, and it looks like really bad. Is that I hate horror movies. I don't understand people who like horror movies. Like they give me nightmares. I don't enjoy it. I watch the whole movie like literally like this, and I am bilingual, so I speak both English and Spanish, and I also have dual citizenship, so I'm a US citizen and I'm also a Mexican citizen. I used to keep a diary because I liked writing down everything, and I honestly do still think it's a good idea because I feel like 10 years from now, like you're not gonna remember that much, and there's like, I don't know, there's so many memories that I feel like are worth keeping that we don't remember, and writing a diary would just like help. One time my freshman year in college, I had my diary and my roommate read it and exposed me for what I had written in it, and it was like the guy that I liked, and it was like a whole scandal. So fuck you, Sveta, for reading my diary. I used to be a hardcore Justin Bieber fan. Like I still love Justin Bieber. I think he's amazing, but like I was genuinely obsessed. Like I genuinely thought that if I went to a concert and like he saw me in the stage, and like instantly like love at first sight, and then we would like date and get married. I'm learning how to cook this quarantine. So in the beginning of quarantine, I attempted to make some bread, and I burnt it. So I've been learning how to cook. And when I was 6 years old, I almost got my foot cut off because I was like bit by like a poisonous spider. So yeah, like I woke up one morning and I had like a huge ball on my foot and I couldn't walk. and I was taken to the hospital. I was in the hospital for like 6 weeks, and like the poison, or I don't know, was like spreading to the rest of my body, and the doctors couldn't figure out how to stop it. So they like pulled my mom into the room and were like, if this like doesn't get better in like the next week, like we're gonna have to like cut her foot off, or it's gonna spread and like she can die. And my mom like fully like signed the paper that was like, that like gave them the permission to do that. And then from like one day to the next, it like started healing. Thank God. Mwah. Another fun fact, I've never, knock on fucking wood, I've never sprained or broken a bone in my body. However, I have gotten stitches once right here. I don't know if you can see. When I was little, I ate my own poop. Like literally, I ate my own poop. I was crying in my crib and they walked in and like I had pooped in my diaper, and my diaper had like opened and I had like poop all over my fingers and in my mouth. And yeah, I think that is 50 facts. Whew, sorry if these were like really weird, or like this wasn't the video that you expected. It was really hard to think of 50 facts, okay? Like I could not think of them. But I hope you liked it, and I hope you guys like know like a little bit more about me, which is like fun, I guess. I don't know, hopefully. Comment down below your favorite fun fact. I don't know, comment down anything. I love reading your guys' comments. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the support in my last videos. You guys are awesome. And yeah, bye. Mwah.